I'm Brett Johnson with lesson number 6 from this rēStart series, and these are just short biblical principles that underpin the notion of restart. And our one we're talking about today is that God is way ahead of you in your restart. As your business gets reset, as you explore new opportunities, God's way ahead of you. So Moses is still making big excuses. I can't speak, I can't do this, I can't do that. And basically he's looking and saying, look, did the email go to the wrong guy? I mean, surely you're not sending me back to Egypt. You know I blew it. You know I'm not very eloquent. You know I'm just out here in the middle of the desert, a Midianite shepherd, if you like. And Moses says to the Lord, it's quite interesting, so quaint how he says, pardon your servant, Lord. I've never been eloquent, neither in the past, nor since you've spoken to your servant. I'm slow of speech and tongue. And God says to him, okay, who gave human beings their mouths? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Isn't it me? Is not I the Lord? Now go. And Moses tries again. He says, thanks but no thanks. And Moses comes up and says, pardon your servant, Lord. Please send someone else. It's quite cute how Moses says, pardon your servant, Lord. Send somebody else. Now God is not that impressed with this humility. He's calling you because there's a need, not because you're talented, smart, rich, spiritual, gifted, eloquent, or the best shepherd in Midianville. No, he's calling us because there's a need and somebody needs to do the job. Then the Lord's anger burned against Moses and he said, what about your brother, Aaron the Levite? I know he can speak well. He's already on his way to meet you, and he'll be glad to see you. What's God saying? Look, Moses, I suspected you might object, so I've already spoken to your brother. He's on his way. He's going to be gung-ho, excited to meet you. So, God is ahead of you in this whole thing. He's already thought about it, the team that you need. He's thought about the resources that you need. What he's looking for is for you and for me to stop making excuses, to pack our bag, and to get on with the job that he's called us to do. So remember what I said yesterday, that sometimes false humility is pride, where we say, I'm not very good at this, I'm not very good at that, and we're waiting for God to say, oh no, you're awesome. God's anger burned against Moses when he got to the point where he said, look, enough is enough, right? Enough is enough. And you might need to look at areas in your life. I need to look at areas in my life where I've made excuses or I've delayed. And God is saying, enough is enough. I'm already ahead of you on this one. I'll chat with you tomorrow.